This is Liquor and Wolves. Liquor and Wolves. Secrets and dope and music and reactions. Liquor and Wolves. I said liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Liquor and wolves. Secrets and dope and a German talking bullshit. Liquor and wolves. Fuck. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And we're live. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all over the world. How are we doing tonight? Happy New Year, mofos. 2023. Let's make this our year. Speaking of, I've been absent for a fucking minute, man. And there's reasons for that I'm not going to go like in depth on, but you know, the festive days, the whole, you know, season's spirit and all that shit is not really something that, you know, works for you when you're not really happy with the situation that you and your family are in. So that's probably going to be all I'm going to say to that. But anyway, every shadow has some sort of light source, because without it there wouldn't be a shadow. People from this community that we've built here have been amazingly caring and you know, showing support and you know, expressing the fact that you're not alone in this shit. And that's what I love about all of this. And you know who you are, especially to you. A very happy new year, and thanks for being there. That's no cap, for real. So, having been gone for 4 weeks also means that I've not seen content of anything in a minute as well. And it was a very, very tricky thing to kind of keep my hands off and stay away from YouTube and everybody that's been messaging me. You gotta do this Beardyman collab that Harry just did. Seems to be like, no, not the very most recent. He did like best of 2022 lately. And, but the one before that apparently is a Beardyman co-op. Wait one second, I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. We're back, sorry. Yeah, so Beardyman. I know that I know him. I know that he's a like loop station dude. Excuse me. That sort of went off, at least in my memory. This was like a minute ago as well, right? He's not new on the scene. I'm not sure where he's from. I'm not sure like if he's changed what he had been doing that I know he is known for. I think I've seen like clips here and there, like short, like 30-second bits and pieces. And apparently like he beatboxes and loops and like creates sounds only from his body, basically, mainly the mouth. And that's always something you got to tip your hat to, because that's just crazy. Just being creative. Of course, it's a very, very technology approach to music, which I used to be like a Nazi about this. Like I used to say, if you pull the plug and you can't hear the music anymore, it's not my style of music. Hence, like acoustic guitars and all that shit. But that has, like, the older you get, the more you appreciate just the process of creating what you're witnessing. And if the means to get to that is technology, shit. I mean, I couldn't do it. So I know that he's blessed with a major talent on that side. And him collabing with H-Mack, I think we're in for some shit. And the fucking web is buzzing over this. Like, everybody and their mom's been like, dude, you gotta see this. You're gonna pull the freak. So that's what we're gonna do. And not before we sip on something, though. You know how we do it here. First things first, what are we sipping on? Oh, by the way, this whole, like, the room looks weird, right? I had to kind of rearrange the entire furniture of the room to cater to the Christmas party that I hosted, and also the New Year's Eve party that I hosted. I had like 13 guys and girls sitting around. So like the sound system had to be lost, and like all kinds of shit had to happen. But it's gonna like eventually be back in the old setup. So the first drink of the year is going to be a classic. It's going to be a vodka, and one that I haven't tried yet. I'll talk about it in a second. Wow, look, see that? That's what I mean. Like this beauty of a table that is like super, like it's how nature gives it to you, basically. But what that means is it's not, straightened out and flatted. So you always got to put like a coaster under it in order for the shit not to fucking tilt. So it's a vodka. And I thought, let's take a punk rock approach to this week's drink, or this episode's drink, and just buy the cheapest vodka that I could find in the store that I was in. And this is called Fürst Uranov. Fürst is German for a duke, like Duke of something. And it's just a Russian name that doesn't make any sense to me. Uranov, whatever. So it's a vodka. It's super, super cheap. It comes with a mileage of 73.5. And for the 0.7 liter amount that's in it, you pay $4.99. So it's not going to be your connoisseur, super high class vodka, of course. Hence, we're going to be making a mixer out of it after the straight test. And that's going to be a vodka apple. So yeah, vodka looks like vodka is supposed to be looking. It's see-through. I always give it a little shake in the ice just to make it cool down a little bit. Let's see if it has like some kind of character to it. It doesn't smell of shit. It smells like nothing. Honestly, though, it doesn't smell. Let's see. Cheers, man. Happy New Year. Make 2023 your own, too. God damn. God. Ugh. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can really complain about with it. It's vodka, right? It's not going to be like, ooh, fucking angels kissing your taste buds. But this is not good. You can really taste the $4.99 value of it. So let's be quick with it and make it a vodka apple juice, which is probably a lot more bearable than the pure thing. So this isn't really a recommendation that I usually do, like get this or get it, don't get it. It's a $4.99 vodka. What are you going to expect, We've all been there, like in our 16s, 17s, and 18s. That's what fucked us up. That's the first thing that fucked us up. That's the first thing that made us like throw up. It's the first thing that sent us to the hospital. It's just a classic. Yeah. Right, and as always, something that punk rock has to be accompanied by something punk rock, and that's the cheapest beer around as well. So, we got that out of the way. No, let's try the vodka apple as well. It's not going to be a gourmet shit all of a sudden. Oh, yeah. That's totally doable. That's one of those things, basement party, parents are out of town, and that thing's going to fuck you up. Right. Let's see if something else is going to be fucking us up. Let's roll into H-Mack X, I guess, meets Beardyman. None of this was planned, is the subtitle of it. The fact that they're having to make sure to that comes across. None of this was planned. I mean, is it ever? I mean, as opposed to what? Mark Ribeyer ain't planned. What was planned? No. Sorry. I was about to say the whole, what's piano dude's name? Veltri. It was, of course, planned that, okay, we are going to surprise people on Omegle. You're going to start something, and then all of a sudden I come in. So the plan is to surprise people. But what words Harry is going to be using and what they're going to content-wise create is, of course, not planned. And here I am super, super excited to see what's going to be going on with this. Everybody and their mom is just fucking freaking out over this. Let's see if I do as well. Let's go. London. It seems like he's still in the clothes that he did the Gorilla Bars London in, probably, right? I mean, tight schedule. We were on the Euro tour. We got like probably a day and a half, 2 max in London. Let's put in everything we can. So either before or after this, he was also doing the Gorilla Bars episode there. Oh, that's him, right? dude with the gray hat. I remember him way younger. Oh, he just asked him, how was your gorilla bars? So yes, apparently he did it right before this. That's funny. But yeah, I'm smart. No. But Beardyman, like the clips I seem to have a visual memory of Beardyman, he was like this tiny, youngin', super slim youth, basically. And this looks like a grown-up man, don't it? Let's roll back some. Location looks about as underground as it gets. I mean, literally, because he walked down the stairs. Who's that in the back? Is that, what's his name? I think it is. Never mind.
What are we doing? Are we grabbing words or sounds?
Oh, I don't know. You could do a word. You can invent the next chorus.
Wait, where's this? Did he just enter and loop that to start the whole thing? Plus the setup, I just got an over the shoulder of, wow, what?
What are we doing? Are we grabbing words or sounds?
Oh, I don't know. You could do a word. You can invent the next chorus.
Yeah, give us a word of inspiration.
I think you got to shout it, you know.
Silence.
That worked. Try again.
Silence. Silence.
Yeah, I got that shit.
Oh, God, he's already got it in.
Silence.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And now he's going to, like, he gets something, like, he enters or records a sound, whichever it is, like or him screaming silence. So the original raw audio of whatever he's going to be using is in, and then he gets to manipulate it and just tweak and do whatever to it, right? And okay, we don't get to see much, but those apparently like touch screen machines that he uses to do that look super like Star Warsy. He's layering over it. Wow. Like those sort of Wurlitzer synthy keyboards, classic sounds, or Hammond. That's what they sound like. I love it when they're like the warmth and soulfulness of those instruments. Still, I mean, they're being, what's the name? They're being emulated by this machine that he uses, but they're spot on. Let's roll. Oh yeah, he beatboxes. See, that's what I meant when I said like he enters it and then manipulates it. So the original drum hit that he simulated with his mouse, the original of it is what I just tried to do as well. But what he then actually puts on the track is a super muted, super lo-fi version of the original recording of it. Like, let's see it again. Here comes the original. That. Manipulating. And now it's super low and super pushed to the background, you know? On them bottles. Wow, what a setup. Look at all that shit that he has in front of him. It's like an entire desk of shit and wiring, you know. I mean, the front end parts that he actually puts his hands on are, of course, right where he's putting his finger right now. But look what's behind it also. All kinds of relays and wirings and like probably sent through I don't know how many effects and effect generators. That is legit. Wow. Oh. This, I think, is already being recorded manipulatedly. It's not his original inward bass that we hear. It's already being sent through a loop of some effects to generate the noise that we hear. Now it's in. But sorry, I'm like, this is nerdism for me. I love it when I get to like sort of try and figure out how is this being done. How did they realize so and so and so. I'll quit because I think the setup is now sort of I have grasped what's happening, and now let's actually listen to the content, which is super interesting. The dude screams silence, which is it doesn't really work like to scream silence. it's like root. It's like it's dividing by zero. It's impossible. But to see what Beardyman makes of the topic musically and what Harry makes of it lyrically, I'm super excited to see that.
Yeah. 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 Come on, come on, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hey, yo, silence.
It's a hi-hat in there.
I'm surrounded by silence. Meditative state, all I feel is the silence. Rather than the whack shit, I'd rather hear silence.
Two things I need to just really mention really quickly. He's already being, like, the sound of his voice is being manipulated as well. It sounds like a little bit, it's like a mixture of this is my real voice and this is me through a telephone. So that's interesting. And I think it's going to be a loop. Haha, funny. No pun intended. Dude loops things. And I think this is going to be a looped hook that we get to hear every now and again, because he's just getting up on the silence. Let's see if that's the case.
Beardyman shining light, ultraviolet. Alone in the lab, I'm surrounded by silence. In a meditative state, all I feel is silence. Rather than the whack shit, I'd rather hear silence. We be shining like some fucking
Rather than the whack shit, I'd rather hear silence.
ultraviolet.
Facts.
Moving like them UV rays. Everything we spit be sounding truly cray. Yeah, follow what we do and say. We don't move in bougie ways. Blended with the people now. Old school with that medieval style. One and I ain't got no equal, child. Everything we spittin' sounding lethal, child. I got lessons to teach you, child. See me on the stage, they say he's too wild. I be flowing like the deep blue now. Trust me, my people, I can
Like the what? Like the deep blue now? No, the deep blue Nile, the river Nile. I loved it when that the Wurlitzer sound or the Hammond's organ sound was being, undercut. It's like wah 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 wah, where before it was wow wow, and now we manipulated to wah 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 wah. That's nice.
see you now. I know I can see you. I know I can hear you. I know I ain't got no reason to fear you. I'ma make sure the path is clear through the nonsense. Making Beardyman with the content silence. Alone in the lab, surrounded by silence. Meditative state, all I feel is the silence. Rather than the whack shit, I'd rather
hear
bump
silence.
silence.
Yeah,
Me and
it's a hook.
Beardyman shining like the ultraviolet. Alone in the lab, surrounded by silence.
The fuck? I thought it was laptops, like screen up here, keys down here, but no, both of them are touch screens apparently, like folded together, and all you have is displays basically. Wow.
State, all I feel is the silence. Rather than some fake shit, I'd rather bump silence. Me and Beardy shining like some
Sorry, this is so much nerdism that I need to get a closer look. What in the fuck is happening? So his left index finger is, I guess, tweaking the sounds that the right hand generates on the keys, which in itself was being generated by him with voice. So entry signal is whatever he does. That lands as an original recording on the keyboard here. And as he replays it, he can manipulate what he wants it to sound like with his left hand. I'm thinking, but wow. This is basically musical engineering, right? In a creative process. Wow.
Surrounded by silence, meditative state, all I feel is the silence. Rather than some fake shit, I'd rather bump silence. Me and Beardy shining like some fucking ultraviolence. Like the motherfucking sun rays. I go the wrong way on the one way. I mean to say I go against the whole grain. I mean to say I'm blowing up your whole brain.
True.
I mean to say I'm about to make my own lane. Yeah, what I feel is the shit that I'm gon' say, and I'm never about to hold it back. Every time they hear the vocal tone, they probably know it's Mac. My flow is so intact, and my vocal stack like some layered harmonizers. I spit wiser, improviser.
Did he just drop what I'm trying to explain? Vocal harmonizers? Is that what he said? Say it again.
And my vocal stack like some layered harmonizers.
My vocals are stacked, as in this is layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. This sounds like that, and blah, blah, blah. This has echo, and this has reverb, and blah, blah. So that's a technical term. But they are stacked. I was like, oh, I got money and it's stacked to the roof. And then he says how it's layered harmonization or something.
I know it's Mac. My flow is so intact, and my vocal stack like some layered harmonizers.
Layered harmonizers. So he's calling, I think, the device that Beardyman's using harmonizer. I know that's we call them Tretminen. It's like landmines. As guitarists, we have these little floor pedals that we use to manipulate the sound of the guitar, and that's why we call them landmines. There's a wah-wah, there's a distortion, and there's also a harmonizer, which you play the E and it gives you the harmony to that E, as opposed to a second guitarist playing the harmony for you. So I think that's what he's calling the device, right?
Wiser, improviser, sound from scratch like a synthesizer. Ever since a youngin', I've been much liver than the rest. Put y'all to the test, rep the West. Every day I work hard to manifest my dreams, my goals. My bars seeming cold, he's too old. The way that I lead the flows, I get.
Did you see the quick? This is musicianship in terms of Harry has played, I don't know how many thousands of shows as a jazz drummer, and these little, like, you're into your thing, be it drumming, be it keyboarding, be it guitar playing, and these little, there's my drummer, there's my bass, there's my keys, you're like, and it's, you know, it's silent communication. And Harry just threw him one of those because he was kind of confused. What's happening? Are we switching it? Because Beardyman is bringing the burp a layer underneath it now, isn't he?
But then the rest, put y'all to the test. Rep the West, every day I work hard to manifest my dreams, my goals. My bars seeming cold, he's too old. The way that I
there it was.
The flows, I get you high like reefer though. We gon' go on for hours and let the song devour. I got the strongest power from here to the core of the earth. Every time that we exploring the verse, it's just silence. Yeah,
nice.
Silence, meditative state. I'm surrounded by silence rather than the.
What he just did, what I call burping, is now manipulated to like a dubstep weird noise. So is it, I'm thinking Beardyman is not going to be just satisfied with laying it down and having the beat for Harry to get off on, or go off on, sorry. But no, throughout the entire presentation, he's going to still create further with it and do different things than in the verse before. That's nice.
Shit, I'd rather bump silence. Me and Beardyman, we shining like the ultraviolet. Alone in the lab, surrounded by silence. Meditative state, all I feel is the silence. Rather than the fake shit, I'd rather bump silence. Me and Beardy shine like ultraviolet. Silence.
Nice. Nice. So, real quick, I get the hype because this is different, isn't it? I mean, we've seen studio stuff. We've seen Harry in his zone, meaning at his house, in his room, doing what he does on Omegle and all that, and the Ribeye shit and stuff, like where he's just in a room. Of course, he's in a room here as well. But that is, give me a beat and I'm a lyrically kill shit. We've seen him live in the streets, where beat is really just something he brings along. And now this format, if you will, is kind of like Ribeye. Both of them are creating, but none of them know where this is going. Of course, Beardyman knows Harry is going to use his voice to rap and say incredible, unbelievable things. But Harry never really knows, I think anyway, what's going to happen music-wise. And that makes it interesting. And, I mean, hats off to fucking Beardyman. Wow. Who is just a beast with the whole beat creating, right? I mean, that's major fucking talent. It has to be in you to just, I mean, technical, of course. You got to be like a coryphée of technical production. But that's just one aspect, right? If it's not in you, if you don't know what to do with what you've created technically, it doesn't do you much good. So that's fucking amazing. I'm still a bit intrigued by the whole technical aspect of it, though. Let's see where this takes us. This seems to be, if I just look at it, like the pieces of pie down here, it seems like this is a 1 of 4. But let's see.
Oh, silence.
Oh, there is an audience.
That was a good suggestion, man.
That shit wasn't silent at all.
Yeah, you know what?
What?
That was a good suggestion, man.
Have you jamming Lewis Cole yet?
Who's Lewis Cole? Lewis Cole.
That shit wasn't silent at all.
That was a good suggestion, man.
Have you jamming
Lewis Cole. It's not J. Cole, is it? That would be L. Cole. Never heard of him.
Lewis Cole yet?
Yeah, you know what? I went to school with Lewis.
Oh,
we
probably a
both went
drummer
to
then.
USC in Los Angeles. So yeah, I've been knowing Lewis for a long time. He's fucking amazing, bro.
Incredible, man.
He's amazing.
I reckon it's you in Clowncore.
Dude, Clowncore is the shit, man. That shit blew my mind.
This seems to be just nerdism talk of you got to be way deep in the scene and material to get it. Or am I just out of the picture?
So dope.
Here we go again. Classic beatbox. Recording it. Giving it bass, giving it depth. Adding stuff. Cutbacks. And he's having his tea with a fucking piece of lemon. That is so British. That is so British. Dude, with a fucking... wonder if that's TT, but I guess it is, yeah. It's very, very British. Oh, the yeahs are in there. And being looped too. No. Who he just fist bumped with, I think that is Sir DJ Sir, who is neither a knight. Never mind, that was on a live stream inside joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Oh, that's a regular computer back there, though. That seems to be like a Linux machine. And I think we're getting the melody now.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know.
Ah. Ah. Bum bum. Shit.
Together like a money clip.
Fuck. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, how funky is it getting, right? It's like, fuck. And Harry says just that. You can see him starting to bump when the kicks came in. He's like, okay. It's that funky shit. Holding it together like a money clip. Goddamn.
We having fun with this. I be in the pocket on some drama shit. Let's go.
I be in the pocket.
It's that funky shit.
Drama shit.
Keep it all together, no money clip. We out here having fun with this. Vocal tone, thunderous. Come on, yeah, it's that funky shit. We keep it all together, no money clip. Me and Beardyman having fun with this. Vocal tone, yo, it sounds thunderous. Hold up, wait, it's that funky shit.
Beardyman is feeling it.
We've been going on a run with this, and the vocal tone be sounding too thunderous. We got the vocals intact. Illest off top, they know we've been that.
These sounds here, though, that I don't think was being, crafted with the mouth, right? That is something that's actually in his keyboard. Because I thought everything you hear is being created from my body. It could be clapping, it could be me Or check this out. I got, it's a water drop, and you got to do that like in a room that's very silent, and everybody's gonna be like, where is the fucking water dropping? Wait, let's see if I can do it. No, wait. Anyway, so creating with your physical bodies. And I don't think that melody giving instrumentation there was being created by him, but comes out of the keyboard.
The language and the syntax. Shining bright, I never spit no dim raps. Y'all know the Mac really got this. Increase the motherfucking wattage.
The wattage.
About to make it happen right now. When I'm shining, I'll be beaming like a lighthouse. I'm about to kick the lyrics that I'm.
So wattage, the entity in which you measure the powerfulness of sound. Not the it's not this is how loud it is. That's in hertz. But the wattage, this is how much pressure electrically is behind it. Like a sound system with 10,000 watts is gonna, bring audio to an entire football stadium. And your home system speakers have like 820 max. Increase the wattage, because everything that's being done here is at the end of the day, it's electricity, right?
Hard. I be giving your direction like the North Star. I be rapping for my family, that's important. I got love for LA and love for Portland, but right now we keep the speaker system thumping.
Yeah, you're in London.
Gotta send love out to London. Y'all know we about to make it happen today. When the rhyme I'm representing in the UK. Peace to all the ones that know we underground like a sewer. Grabbing the mic and I'm sending this through ya. For the real heads, not the average consumers.
Nice. He's repeating himself. He did that also in the re-colon. Thank you, by the way, for that comment that explains that the dash is called colon. The re-colon Bach, Omegle parts that just fucking killed me. He did that because the dude was like at the very end of at the very start of the conversation, Harry realizes he's a hip hop head, and then he says that in his verse in that as well. He says, "I'm doing this for the real heads, not the average consumers." And it's facts. It's facts.
Our name spread around the planet like a rumor. Every time I rhyme, people know that I accelerate. You will just gotta hear one bar and you can tell I'm great. Trust me, that's a proof of concept. H-Mack blowing up, dude's a bomb threat. Yeah, I'm spitting.
H-Mack blowing up, dude's a bomb threat.
Righteous for you. All up in the lab and we lighting the fuse. Change the game forever, what we likely to.
Just note to self, speaking of bomb threats and lighting fuses and shit, I will show you what we did here on New Year's Eve. There's a tradition that my 9-year-old son Joe and I have. Every year we build a little village. We call it Knallhausen, which is German for, Boomville, if you will. We build it for like a couple of weeks, and then its sole purpose is to be blown up on New Year's Eve. And I'll show you what we did this year in intermission, if there is one.
Feeling like Zeus when I'm striking you. Throwing out lightning bolts. I be bucking like cold.
He's still on the electricity shit, right? The wattage, the lightning bolt, like Zeus when I strike you and shit. Yeah, I think he is making the fact that Beardyman is creating shit electronically the topic of what he's going to talk about, because he hasn't been given a word, so he's looking and finding things to talk about.
With 10 million volts, raw energy,
volts, energy.
Feeling like this enemy, lyrics get you twisted up like Hennessy. Check the way that my styles evolve. Flow get you fucked up like alcohol. Y'all know that I'm about to lock in the flames. Matter of fact, I get you lifted like some shots to the brain. H-Mack coming through with the shit they can't let go of. Turn the flow up, round the planet they gon' know us. So sick I throw up, I just shine and get my glow up. People throw their hands up and they stand up when we show up. Yeah, we be rocking in the motherfucking van, yo. Gravitational pull, what we transcend through. Your whole entire vibe, I erase this. Shining with no watch, no bracelet. Shining with no exterior gear. H-Mack facing each and every doubt and fear. Y'all know we blast off in the shuttle. All these rappers are in trouble. Do it on the double. Y'all know I be growing like stubble up on my facial. I be
growing like stubble on my facial. What in the... Shock you again. Electric tase you. Light you.
Holy Jesus. Next tier. Rap God. Started up. Blast off. New plan.
So that's again when people that have a musical vein in their body and live and breathe music, they blindly understand another. Again, Harry felt that this is a build up toward a beat drop, and that's why he takes himself back a little bit and just does the lightning, I can't remember what he said in detail, but as opposed to spinning it on the double and going all blah, 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 he realizes the music is going into a bridge part and sort of to increase the dynamic. Let me get down a little bit as well and work towards the drop that Beardyman then put in.
Started up,
That.
blast off, new plane, enter, burn mic, embers, nothing left but the ashes, swing in the ring like I'm Cassius, every single vibe is disastrous, trust me we mastered this, go and press the shit to master this, never on some average shit.
Go and press the shit to master disc. Yeah, I remember that when there was actually physical magnetic tape, the master band that shit was on when producing music. Funny because I think that one of the either Sony Records or some major big ass label, their warehouse with the original master tapes of all your classic rock bands that were on that label burned down and it's gone forever. Never been digitized. Yeah, that's what happens.
Celebrate and elevate, open my eyes, tell you straight, yeah, we gon' celebrate, we throwing confetti, we killing every track we on, cause the flow is too deadly, yeah, I drop bombs and the vocals are heavy, this is not a tongue, it's a fucking machete, this is not a
tongue, this is a fucking machete, I cut shit with my words, nice.
Bombs and the vocals are heavy. This is not a tongue, it's a fucking machete. This is not a tongue, it's a fucking Excalibur. Knock you off the list, check the way I X-challenge.
Excalibur, that sword from the Prince Eisenherz, I don't know, Prince Ironheart, is that his name in English too? Where fucking artists pulls the sword out of the rock. That's Excalibur.
Cross through your name. Me and Beardyman proving we the boss is a flame. Light it up, come with the ignition. See into the future with the 2020 vision. Come on, yeah.
Going into something else, mid-song, Harry again gets it instantly.
Come on, come on, yeah. With the come on, with the come on, yeah. With the come on, with the come on, yeah. With the shit. Keep it all together, no money.
And bring it back to the fucking.
We just having fun with this. The vocal tone sounds so thunderous. Come on, yeah, it's that funky shit. Keep it all together, no money clear. Yeah, we decided having fun with this. Vocal
Not a big fan of this musical part here. Nice. Oh, we are through. Beardyman's like, I'm going, man. Are you coming along?
Hey, on the
I am such a big fan of just the creativity, this showcase of creativity that we get to witness here, because this is really, as opposed to Veltri, who we can see has the bass lines of what they create together ready. And so things are a little bit more, there's more planning and more thought went into it ahead of time, and more things were discussed before the actual performance started. This, I think, is actually just rock solid creation on the spots from both of them, which I love. And fuck, see how they're having fun with it as well? One weird aspect of the whole video, real quick. The location that they're in, it is very, very, not even semi, it is basically empty. I guess there's 20-something people in there, a couple of camera guys. I think in the far back we see Khan. We see a handheld here in the far right. And maybe 10, 15 heads that are bopping. Is this like the Beardy's crew? Is this his practice space, his rehearsing room? Or that's something I'm not really understanding. It doesn't really matter because the setting's totally who cares? Because we want to see what they're creating. But it's weird to see this kind of empty restaurant area with him having his nice ass setup and people are just sitting there listening. It's weird, but it's fucking flames.
One on the first time. Yeah.
That's a very, very British dub thing, or I guess DJ or sound system thing as a whole. The whole flash the horn and then let the end of the track that you've just finished kind of rewinds and go into space. Like that's something that's being used a lot. And I think it's kind of paying homage a little bit by Beardy to the whole dub plate scene and shit.
Is that funky?
So here, a couple of frames back.
Oh yeah, bro.
There. What is this? It's a bar. It's I don't know. It's a gentleman's club maybe. I don't see any poles though. But there's like 15 people in there max. Weird. Is this the hardcore crew? Is this like the core gang of Beardy? I don't know.
It's that funky shit. It's that funky shit.
Blessed are they.
Man, much love, everybody. This is so fucking fun. I'm having a blast up here, man.
Is it possible to get a beer? I want to get a beer. There can't be this much.
My man. Musicians, man. Is it possible to get a beer in here? So no, it's not his practice space apparently, because he's asking for one. But I like that too. That's like bands or musicians or artists, when they are booked into venues, the venue, or the management of the artist sends the venue what's called a technical rider. And it states, okay, we want this and this and this to be placed there and there. We want such and such catering in the backstage area. And there's usually also a top view floor plan of the stage. And our technical rider from our punk band, it has like, this is where the drums are, this is where the first guitar is, this is where the second guitar is, this is where the bass is, and this is where the case of beer is. So it's actually in the technical rider that we need one case of beer on stage, and it's supposed to be sitting right there. Fun. He should have done that.
Something to quench.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, tasty beer. Tasty beer.
Give me a tasty
Oh,
one.
wait, hang on. We got to shout out Monkey Shoulder.
Shout out to Monkey
Yeah,
Shoulder.
they helped us put this on.
And
Yeah,
they're such good people.
Yeah.
They really are.
Monkey
Big
Shoulder.
up Joe at Monkey Shoulder. Product placement in the
Yes.
house.
That's not a beer, no?
Yes.
It's good.
Monkey Shoulder. What is Monkey Shoulder? Is that like it looked like a rum or whiskey. Anyway, shouts out to sponsors. It looks like it's Gafford. No, it's just a reflection. Anyway.
Product placement in the
Yes.
house.
Yes.
It's good. All right.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna crank this. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it already. Where you going, Beardy? Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it. This is 100% dub plates, reggae, raga, roots
Yeah,
reggae.
yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
No. Why are you just fucking playing on me? I ain't pressed start. This shit right here. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
This is so dub. And dub is my favorite form of music to be present in live. That's why I got the sound system that you're not seeing right now. That is an experience, people. If you ever get the chance, I said it before, if a sound system session is happening anywhere near you, fucking go. Go. It will change your life. For real, for real. I love it, man. I got to bring it back. How we just... That could be full circle with the ending of the song before, where I said it has like this dub taste to it. And now he goes into like serious dub.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me a word.
Ecstasy.
Oh, two things, man. The fucking that Beardy just laid. Did you see the look on her face when she pitched the word ecstasy? It's like she was undressing him with her eyes. God damn, man. Sorry, by the way, if I seem sort of jaded and hungover, it's because I am. It was a 48-hour marathon from New Year's Day morning until basically last night's 10 p.m. Don't ask about the details. It was just fucked up. It was fucked up. But let's check out her and her look out.
Yeah. Give me a word.
There's Khan.
Ecstasy. I'm too tall, they can't measure me. I put my words together so cleverly. I never sell out cause I'm forever me. Even if I claim fame and celebrity, I'll still be rhyming off the top when I'm 70.
Whoa,
I'm on a cloud cause my
fuck.
style's so heavenly.
How long are you gonna build the fucking ecstasy shit? It's just everything is Fuck.
But sell out cause I'm forever me.
Forever me.
Even if I claim fame and celebrity,
Celebrity.
I'll still be rhyming off the top when I'm 70. I'm on a cloud cause my style's so heavenly. Yeah, and the game can't pressure me. When I rhyme, I move through your system like ecstasy.
Fuck. Oh, and the damn ooh. I wonder if Beardy knew that he's finally gonna say it, or if he just felt it in the moment. He's like, ooh, that was nasty, Harry. It fit perfectly right there.
Can't pressure me. When I rhyme, I move through your system like ecstasy. H-Mack, I'm building the wealth. Like fizz in your system, got you feeling yourself.
Damn,
Every time I
this
smack,
beat
I'm
is so
building the wealth.
fucking
To me,
bananas. This shit is fucking BANAN. Fucking fuck. I love the shit out of it.
I'm on a cloud cause my style's so heavenly. Yeah, and the game can't pressure me. When I rhyme, I move through your system like ecstasy. H-Mack, I'm building the wealth. Like fizz in your system, got you feeling
Beardy be feeling it too.
Yeah, every time I rhyme, I simply let the raps lay. Trying to be a legend. R.I.P. to Mac Dre. I'm about
Mac
to
Dre,
break
fuck.
it down. Y'all know I get ill when I spill. I'm addictive like an ecstasy pill. Yeah, every time I rhyme, I'm a...
There's my boy Khan there, man, filming like he's smiling his ass off too. Shouts to Khan, man. Such a good man, such a good rapper, such a good person as a whole. It again, man, Harry and the folks that he has in his team, fucking untouchable, great people, just like he is too. I guess it's sort of like it wears off on everybody that's around him. Khan is feeling it as well. God damn.
Y'all know I get ill when I spill. I'm addictive like an ecstasy pill. Yeah, every time I rhyme, I'ma show the scene that when I flow, I be boosting out your dopamine. H-Mack, I'ma win. They can't fuck with him. They listen to my flow, it's like a dopamine binge.
One thing I'll say about ecstasy, and the couple of times that we've tried it in our partying days, the fact that you keep constantly biting and you get the jaw shit going on, and the fact that your pupils turn into fucking food plates is two things I'm waiting for Harry to talk about.
Yeah, and y'all know we ain't making mistakes. The high is so monumental, you'll be taking a break. When I'm finished, I go through highs and lows. I never have to...
Highs and lows. This is either drug or music, right? The highs and the lows. Especially with ecstasy. Like you shed all your positive energy and positive, what are they called? Fucking molecules that you have to shed, and the 2 days after that, sometimes 3, you're just out of it. There's no more happiness in you. That's what sucks about them.
Monumental, you'll be taking a break. When I'm finished, I go through highs and lows. I never have to write it down, I'd rather improvise my flows. Yeah, all these rappers stepping up is feeling threatened. Word to ecstasy, cause my rhymes got you sweating. This H-Mack, man, you know I came to slaughter. So nice, I could probably make you overdose on water. H-Mack, I came to amaze. I'm here to blaze. I got them dancing like we all at a rave. Ecstasy, electrically inclined to shine and rhyme immeasurably. Yes, it's me. Ain't nobody testing me. I'm blessed with freeze. Rappers I digest with ease.
Fuck! I digest with ease. I eat them and just shit them back out. This just, come here. Let me eat you. You're just going to be shit on the floor in a couple of minutes. I digest with ease. Fuck.
Ain't nobody testing me. I'm blessed with freeze. Rappers I digest with ease. What? I said I'm about to shit them out. What I spit about.
Exactly. I'm about to shit them out. I eat them and shit them back out.
With freeze, rappers I digest with ease. What? I said I'm about to shit them out. What I spit about, bring the rhythm out. This is not some shit to kid about. I'm about to hit you now, you know I'm getting love. Yeah, right now we rhyming about drugs. So let me put it down while I spit a bit of propane. They gon' sniff my lyrics up like a line of cocaine. All these rappers in the game are embarrassing, they cherish him. Put my lyrics in your vein, heroin. H-Mack.
what has he talked about already? Of course, ecstasy is the core topic. He's now mentioned coke or cocaine, like sniffing shit up. He's now went to put me in your system, heroin. What else is left? Of course, everything you can smoke. I think in one of them he's talked about like the cactus shit peyote in one of the Omegle bars, I think. Yeah. And like, let's see, but the field is vast, right?
They calling me a rap star. Bear the witness, cause my flow addictive like the black tar. Yeah,
black tar. Smoke. Tar. Okay. Anything that is
me a rap star.
A drug.
Bear the witness, cause my flow addictive like the black tar. Yeah, I'm changing rap to a better scene. Cleverly go from ecstasy on to ketamine. Flowing heavily.
Ketamine. Fuck Harry, man. Like I've said this before, he has these areas in his mental library that he walks into. And apparently this is now the field of drugs. And fuck, like ketamine, a dude like Harry, to know of this, either he's watched a documentary on them or he has not always been the Harry that we know now. Wonder.
Y'all know I drop it hard, rocking bars. When I spit, you know I bring lots of bars. But some of those drugs be bringing drama. So rather than that, we rolling up the marijuana.
Yes, sir. Mr. Split.
I keep it gifted like joints, I get twisted.
What?
I persisted, I got what you need.
Like joints, I get twisted? Oh, because you... And then the very tip, you twist into a little... Oh, shit. Like joints, I get twisted.
Making tracks bleed. Oh, okay. Yo, I got you, dog. Trust you. I'm about to bust through. He was like, where's the verse about the magic mushrooms? Those other...
No. Did he just say something to him like, hey, shroom, you forgot shrooms? And Harry takes it on the fucking spot and he's like, oh, dude, I got you. He's like, where's the verse about the magic mushrooms? Yeah, I did not list those, I think. Do they know one another? Of course, Khan is beside him. Could be from his camp. I'm not sure, though. By the way, shouts to dude with the Atari sweater. Love that.
I got what you need, making tracks bleed. Oh, okay. Yo, I got you, dog. Trust you. I'm about to bust through. He was like, where's the verse about the magic mushrooms? Those other drugs, you spewing the phlegm. But we want to hear a verse about hallucinogens. I was like, dog, I got you. You know they can't test me. I'ma have you tripping out like the LSD. Hey.
You spewing the phlegm. We want to hear a verse about hallucinogens. Phlegm, by the way, is something that I had to look up. He said something about Hucken Phlegm. And Phlegm, for us German listeners, if we have any, is Rotze. So der Schleim, den man hochkotzt. So, das Phlegm. P-H-L-E-G-M. So P-H-L-E-G-M. Phlegm. They want to hear a verse about hallucinogen. I have to get back to that. I can't like shit like that.
Bringing drama. So rather than that, we rolling up the marijuana. It's my honor. We getting lifted. I keep it gifted like joints. I get twisted. I persisted. I got what you need. Making tracks bleed. Oh, okay. Yo, I got you, dog. Trust you. I'm about to bust through. He was like, where's the verse about the magic mushrooms?
Yeah, where's that?
Drugs, you spewing the phlegm, but we want to hear a verse about hallucinogens. I was like, dog, I got you. You know they can't test me. I'ma have you tripping out like the LSD. H-Mack, y'all know the people, they know me. Go to the cactus and shave off some peyote. Hit.
So not only does he take the shrooms, he's not even talked about him yet, but he makes it like he goes one layer over that and it drops hallucinogens. And now he's going to list all the hallucinogens, in brackets, drugs, which is LSD, which is fucking peyote. It gives you, it's like, probably licking a turtle is going to come up soon. And then at one point, mushrooms, of course, that he was asked to talk about.
Man, y'all know the people, they know me. Go to the cactus and shave off some peyote. Hit, put it in my system, y'all know I make people listen. Off the magic mushrooms, I be seeing visions. I was still on Earth, but I felt close to Saturn. Plus I looked at random trees and I saw facial patterns. It was crazy, I felt connected.
Same happened to me.
I mean, my whole entire body was affected. I was like, yo, this drug right here is dumb fly. You saying I can go to the moon off of some fungi?
Shit,
Yo.
you're saying I can go to the moon off of some fungi? And again, Harry is sort of lowering the energy of his spitting, while Beardy is sort of putting in the whole ooh, building toward a drop. And Harry hears it, realizes let's go with it, and on the fly he's right where he's supposed to be with the energy of his spitting.
I be taking the shrooms, making speaker systems boom when we up in the room. Y'all know it's too absurd, we gon' leave your vision blurred. Dog,
Blurred
hit
vision.
me with the next random word.
Galaxy.
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 Harry, what's wrong?
Galaxy.
Oh.
Galaxy.
Of course, he's holding the mic away from him towards his mouth, but now all he can hear is the room audio of the dude saying the word, and he's probably saying it way too silently because he doesn't want to scream in the mic. Don't yell at the mic. But Harry can't hear it. We hear it because we get to hear the mic audio, but Harry doesn't. And he looks really confused. He's like, what is the dude saying? He's looking for help. He's like, I can't understand him. Let's see that
Y'all
again.
know it's too absurd, we gon' leave your vision blurred. Dog, hit me with the next random word.
Galaxy. Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Oh, and Atari is helping out. Atari is like, Galaxy! And then he hears it.
Oh, dog, I knew you would challenge me. Oh,
Nice way to sort of take out the tension of that. That's weird, like weird vibes. Like, is he not able to talk? Does he have a speech impediment? No, Harry's like, dog, I knew you challenged me. Not only with the content of the word, but also with, it's hard for me to hear you. It's a challenge for me to even hear what you want me to talk about. That's Harry again. Like, he takes out the tension and the attention towards dude who is apparently not speaking really audibly, and ends the weirdness of it by saying, dude, that you challenged me. All right, that's cool.
hey, I'm about to rhyme right from the spirit. Had to say it a couple times so I could hear it. H-Mack, grab the mic.
One real quick stop, because it seems to be we're in the last of the four pieces of pie of the video. I'll be right back, and that's going to be in 3, 1. As promised, we're back. Sorry, I had to take the opportunity to just kind of throw in a real quick break here. Like I said earlier, I'm going to show you real quick what we did on New Year's Eve and the whole bomb blowing shit. Or Blowville. Let's see, where is that shit? Me and Joe. Right here. Yeah, this is it. So, for the last 3 years, we've built what we call Boomville, little villages that are whose the sole purpose is to be blown up. Me and my 9-year-old kid named Joe. So we have a lot of fun, like for 4 weeks. Before New Year's Eve, we start building it, and then we blow it up. And this year, the idea was, let's have a Mount Rushmore, but of the dumbest and stupidest, assholes out there. So this is Blowville, the Mount Rushmore edition, and it features. I'm gonna have to explain because our drawing skills are medium at the most. It's Kim Jong-un, it's Donald Trump, and it's Vladimir Putin. And this is what came out of it. Harry beat underneath it, yeah. Knallhausen is Blowville. So Kim Jong-un, Putin in the middle, Trump to the right. Police car. So Joe just lit the fuse. that was our Blowville 2022. Joe and I love it. It's a thing we do. It's a tradition by now. And yeah, I thought I'd share it with you. I'll put in the opportunity to skip this shit if you're not interested. Anyway, so Atari Dude just saved the day for the guy who was not being understood by Harry. He pitched Galaxy. Harry now knows we're talking about Galaxy, and Beardy is switching the beat. I think I want to go back to the point where Harry starts to go off on the content of Galaxy.
Spirit, had to say it a couple would challenge me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to rhyme right from the spirit. Had to say it a couple times so I could hear it. H-Mack, grab the mic. I be flowing and spitting, controlling your vision. I'm like a solar system. I'm heliocentric. I said it up.
I'm heliocentric. Discovered by. Okay, I'm gonna embarrass myself again. Who was it? Hubble? No. Was it Kepler? The person who twisted around the religious belief or religiously motivated or rooted belief of the Earth is in the center of everything and everything revolves around Earth, to how it actually is. The sun is in the center of our solar system, and the sun, helio, Greek. So our solar system is heliocentric. Everything revolves around the sun as opposed to Earth, which was something the church, and especially the Catholic Church, was not very happy to accept.
To get it done, I'm at the center of the cipher, shining like the sun. Y'all know what?
The center of the cipher, shining like the sun. Heliocentric. I'm in the center, and y'all just like floating, revolving around me, being pulled in by my gravitational pull.
Come through with the lyrical patterns. I do my thing till I'm earning more rings than Saturn. H-Mack, I make it known. Coming up with all them new flows. From rappers, I'm at a great distance like Pluto. Y'all know they can't.
Pluto being, I don't think it's a planet anymore. It's called like a baby planet or microplanet or mini planet or whatever. So they've taken it out of the original definition of planet, and they sort of degraded it to dwarf planet. It's a dwarf planet now. But truth, it is at the most distance from the sun. And that's what he's talked about.
Coming up with all them new flows. From rappers, I'm at a great distance like
great
Pluto.
Distance.
Y'all know they can't challenge me today. Cause from the low level shit, I'm a galaxy away.
The low level shit.
Only thing that's on my agenda is build a futuristic spacecraft to be the transcender of the galactic pole. I spit from the soul. All these bars I deliver for the fans are cold. Listen, they say it man. You know we sweat you. I can span from Earth to Neptune. Matter of fact, dog, these rappers stupid.
Talking about Jupiter.
Get the clue with words they gas up just like Jupiter. I hit them with the.
They gas up, just like Jupiter. Yeah, it's a gas planet. It is gas. Has he talked about Mars? Don't know. So we have Pluto. We have fucking Saturn, the rings. We have gas planet Jupiter. There's still Uranus. Funny. That's like a third grade joke, right? Uranus. What else is there? Mars? I don't think we've heard yet. There used to be 7. What the fuck? Oh, Harry's going to teach us. It doesn't matter. I don't have to know it. He does.
Red spot off the head top. Hey yo, we about to make these other rappers have to stop. I smash a lot. For me, it's not really a challenge. I'm going fast like the Millennium Falcon. Listen,
going into Star Wars. The Millennium Falcon. Han Solo shit.
Beats, lyrics sweet like cookies. H-Mack stay hairy like a Wookie.
Wookie? Chewbacca?
Man in the back, yo, they told me these bars we spittin' be hairy and woolly.
Hairy and woolly.
Come on.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Oh, stay on Star Wars, please.
With the weapon, I'm using the strong vocals. Y'all know like Han, I'm about to go solo.
Y'all know like Han, I'm about to go solo.
H-Mack, I'm the weapon, I'm using the strong vocals. Y'all know like Han, I'm about to go solo. H-Mack, I'm in it and I bring the syncopation. Every single time I be in the spot racing. Flow is too amazing, I be the rhyme slayer. Rappers got buns on their ears like Princess Leia. Yeah.
And then he fucking puts in a little ad lib of, either he was surprised himself at what he just said. They got buns on their ears like Princess Leia, you know, the hairdo that she's got. And then he goes,
Too amazing, I be the rhyme slayer. Rappers got buns on their ears like Princess Leia. Yo, I'm just bugging out. Every time I rhyme, I move right through the drought. Listen, my flow is quite major, taller than the skyscraper. Pull out my lyrical sword, lightsaber. Hey.
What is one to say, right? Pull him out, lightsaber. The fact that he has the time and mental capacity to even put in ad-libs sounds, you know, it's just more and more proof of how much beyond everyone else he is. I can just really just shake my head at this shit. In awe.
Major, taller than the skyscraper. Pull out my lyrical sword, lightsaber. H-Mack, man, I shock you like a taser. Matter of fact, I pull out the lyrical gat and shoot a laser. Yeah, I hit you harder. Y'all know I be the rhyming innovator, the flow creator. I kill it, no debater. The fact that I'm spitting the shit that's major. Y'all know I really engage ya. I am your father, like my name's Darth Vader. Yeah, H-Mack, you know I can't kick it with no jive talkers. I'm on the clouds, I'll be moving like I'm Skywalker. Yeah, I kill it certainly. Those Jedi mind tricks, they don't work on me.
Those Jedi mind tricks, they don't work on me. God damn.
Y'all know I come up with them bars to spray a long time ago in the galaxy far away. Here, these
intro titles
get beheaded. The words get smaller and smaller when running the credits. Yeah.
Original Star Wars movies, fucking just imagery of the black universe, stars here and there, fucking super, like text rolls in, very, very broad at the bottom, and it's tilted 3D into the background, and it gets smaller and smaller as it keeps rolling further into the background. Rolling credits.
These rappers about to get beheaded. The words get smaller and smaller when running the credits. Yeah,
their words get smaller and smaller. Rappers about to be beheaded.
Hocking up spit and more mucus. I be directing the show.
George Lucas.
H-Mack, you know we really out here killing them. And Beardyman's composing the score. John Williams. Yeah.
Okay, this could be. Is it already common knowledge that he wrote the score? George Williams? Is it? Or is this Star Wars nerdism? And just Harry being Harry, knowing all this shit? I'm sure they don't teach that in jazz school. Or, you know. Okay, maybe they... Yeah, it could be, though, for film score class. And Beardy, I think, doesn't know what Harry's talking about. John Williams.
You know we really out here killing them, and Beardyman's composing the score. John Williams, yeah, yo, read it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, he does know, and he does feel it too. He's like, did he really? Nice to really see Beardy react to a piece of content Harry spat. That's so fuck. He's like.
Man's composing the score, John Williams. Yeah, yo, read it when the movie's done. I be shining like two suns. I'm the illest on the rapping scene. Lyrically, I got two sons. Tatooine. Yeah, y'all know out of town I'm running them. I be sunning them. I feel like Uncle Ben. God damn.
I be sunning them. Son, you are my son. Two sons. S-O-N-S. S-U-N-S. Uncle Ben. We're not talking about rice. We're talking about Luke's Uncle Ben.
Y'all know they know me. I flow free. I use the force like Obi-Wan Kenobi. H-Mack, I'm in it. I'm on the dash. That's a lightsaber clash. When the mic is hot, then I'm down to wreck. Beardyman on the beat, Mac on the sound effects. Let's go. I be getting busy in the live cypher. When I'm rhyming, I stand out like a highlighter. Rappers is whack, they not my type of rapper, cause I roar like the engine of a TIE fighter. All up in the session, you can...
Sir Jazz, it is Sir Jazz here in the back, who is neither a knight nor a jazz musician. Insider. fucking Beardy is doing something nasty to the music.
They not my type of rapper, cause I roar like the engine of a TIE fighter. All up in the session, you can see me flexing. On to the next thing, gone in my
X-Wing.
Yeah, I got the flavor that they begging for. I came to show you knowledge like I'm Yoda up on Tango, but for real. When I rhyme, I'm deep up in my field. Leverage, man, they bringing that appeal. Hell no, that we came through the slam. Make some fucking noise if you a Star Wars fan. Let's go.
God damn it.
Hey.
I find your lack of bars disturbing.
I find your lack of bars disturbing. Darth Vader, which by the way was not mentioned. It's a little, it's crazy. It's crazy. And it is well understandable why everybody is just fucking going nuts over this. Because, and that is so cool. That is something that's, I think, really what I love the most about this video here, is that it has the ability to amaze us overexposed nerds. Again. It is so hard when you're at the very far end of the ladder, if you're on the last step, to keep people entertained and to keep people surprised and to keep the, not only let's just stay on a level, but to put one over it and one over it and one over it every goddamn time you do something. And by switching it up and doing something that surprises, still amazes, of course, but it's not what you are expecting, you create joy and bring smiles to people's faces every goddamn time you release. And Harry is just a master of doing so. And there's so many more opportunities for him to collab and to, you know, to go into different areas, keeping the hardcore core of hip hop and his freestyle rapping, but to put it in, to do it in all kinds of forms and formats and forums. I can see him with a fucking 80-piece full orchestra in a goddamn music hall like Royal Albert Hall and have them create music that is rappable, and here just standing there spitting. And it would not be weird either. It would just be every time you see something so new, innovative, and just fucking amazing, you're like, God, I can't wait for next week. Just please keep releasing. By the way, speaking of, I promise to do better in 23. I have decided for myself 2023 is going to be my fucking year. I'm not going to let shit get me down as much as I tended to for the past 2.5 years. And just keep grinding. And I would love it if you guys would were part of the journey. All the best for everybody in 2023. Love you guys. See you. Whoa. Why am I fucking exiting this shit without it being finished? It's just because there's very little left. Let me continue my sentence after this.
Thank y'all so fucking much, man. Make some noise. Boom. Major announcement.
Yeah, the Odyssey tour, which is not coming to Europe again, which sucks. But of course we're liking the mofo. And yeah, to just finish the thought I had. Everybody, have an amazing 2023. Roll with me on the journey to more serious content creating if you are willing to. Leave a sub, leave a like, leave a comment if you dig what you saw. And let's do this together. And be kind to one another. Lynette, I fucking love you, girl. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.